Well, good evening. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're surviving through these weird times still. I hope you're making the most of the different ways you can connect with people. If you've got the internet, don't forget to make sure that you're Skyping people and using Zoom. And if you don't know what these things are, discovering what they are so you can make the most of the technology we have at hand to keep connected. I know a few of us have been having Zoom parties with family who we can't get together with at this time. I hope if you don't have the internet, you're still relying on good old things like the telephone, and if you want something to do, you can always write a letter and post it to somebody. Nothing better than getting a letter in the mail. I don't know the last time I got a letter from somebody. These days it's usually an email or a messenger on Facebook, and there's all kinds of ways these days to connect. Something new I tried today was starting a watch party on Facebook, where you upload a film onto. I'm not really sure how I did it. I just clicked buttons and looked out for a particular movie, and I found it. I knew it was one that I knew would be easily on the internet because it's so old and in the public domain that nobody is looking for any money out of it. So I uploaded that and particular interest group, and I was able to invite other people to come and watch and join with me in watching it. They might join later on after I finish watching it. And when I get back on it, I can see the comments I've left and we can interact. And it's something new that I'm trying to connect with other people. But we can always connect with God with prayer. Don't forget these times when there's not a lot going on, the sort of things that normally go on. We do have more time on our hands, and we can be using that to connect with God. And if you're not in the habit of praying, it's just a conversation. What you can do is, if you want some tips, you can sit down and write down a whole bunch of things that you want to share with God. It might be your concerns, it might be your fears, it might be worries for other people. And the idea that we can just hand them over and then just leave them there and know that they've been taken care of by God, and that us worrying about them won't actually progress the situation unless we have practical things we can do. But it'll also help develop our relationship with God and our trust with God, in the sense that He loves us and He is interested even in the small stuff. So when your family are asking you to join a Zoom party and you've got no idea what that means, or you're getting pressured to go onto Facebook and you don't even own a computer, just hand these things over to God. Don't worry, do the best you can. If others want to contact you, they'll find a way. But just use this time to contact our God, and just to know that He loves us and that we are never isolated when God is in our lives. Take care, everybody, and I'll be in contact with another message soon. Okay, bye.